The diplomatic rift between Niger and Benin over oil pipeline. The diplomatic relations between Niger and Benin have hit a turbulent patch due to disputes over an essential oil pipeline. This article delves into the origins of the conflict, the current state of affairs, and the potential implications for both nations. The West African nations of Niger and Benin are embroiled in a serious diplomatic dispute centered on a critical oil pipeline. The conflict, which has been simmering for weeks, has significant implications for both countries' economies and political landscapes. As tensions rise, understanding the origins and nuances of this conflict is crucial. At the heart of the conflict is an oil pipeline that transports oil from Niger to the port of Niamey in Benin. This pipeline is vital for Niger's oil exports, making the landlocked country heavily dependent on Benin. Last month, Benin's decision to halt the pipeline operation sparked the latest round of hostilities. The situation further escalated when Benin arrested 5 individuals from Niger, accusing them of illegal entry into the Niamey port with forged documents. Among the arrested were 2 alleged agents of Niger's ruling military junta. The roots of this diplomatic row trace back to July of the previous year, when Niger's military ousted President Mohamed Bazoum, triggering a wave of concern across West Africa. This coup was the 6th successful one in the region since 2020, causing neighboring democracies to fear similar uprisings. In response, these nations, including Benin, adopted a stringent stance against Niger's new military regime, even contemplating military intervention. Niger, wary of an invasion, closed its border with Benin, severely impacting Benin's economy. Historically, Benin has served as a crucial conduit for trade in the region. With the border shut, Niger began importing goods through alternative routes, exacerbating Benin's economic woes. In an attempt to pressure Niger into reopening the border, Benin leveraged the oil pipeline issue. The pipeline in question connects Niger's oil-rich Agadem region to the port of Niamey. Currently, Niger's oil production stands at about 20,000 barrels per day, but the pipeline could increase this output to 90,000 barrels daily. Such an expansion promises a significant boost to Niger's economy, potentially increasing oil revenue 5-fold. This financial uplift is crucial for Niger, especially as it strives to recover from the economic instability following the coup. Benin, aware of its strategic position, demands that Niger reopen the land border to restore the previously robust trade relations. Despite a reduction in post-coup hostilities, Niger remains cautious. The junta remembers Benin's support for a military intervention and thus prefers to keep the border closed as a safeguard against potential threats. In the midst of ongoing negotiations, Benin's recent arrest of the 5 Nigerian individuals is seen as a strategic move to exert pressure. This act could be intended to coerce Niger into reopening the border, as the disruption of oil exports continues to be a significant point of leverage. However, such tactics might only deepen hostilities rather than fostering amicable relations. The diplomatic rift between Niger and Benin over the oil pipeline is a complex issue with deep historical roots and significant economic stakes. As both countries navigate this tense situation, the resolution remains uncertain. For now, the world watches closely, hoping for a peaceful and mutually beneficial outcome that restores stability and prosperity to this region of West Africa.
Welcome to Noble Black News, where empowerment meets truth. Our mission is to uplift and empower the Black community. We stand for truth, integrity, and representation. Our stories are your stories, told with pride and passion. Join us as we celebrate our heritage and our future. Together, we are stronger, louder, and more united. Noble Black News is your voice, your platform, your news. We bring you the stories that matter, with integrity and heart. Our commitment is to the truth, no matter the cost. We highlight the achievements and struggles of our community. Every story we tell is a step towards empowerment. We are more than news. We are a movement. Join us in making a difference, one story at a time. Together, we can change the narrative. Noble Black News, empowering our community, one story at a time.